It is another beautiful day in Ohio, and it's back-to-back time. This is my 2023 Husky TX300 all stock. It's got 18 hours, except for my favorite set of older cone valve spring forks, 4/6 springs, and then Brad at Rideworks set up this Pro Component shock that I have on the back. I just got that last year, and it's got a 4/5 spring, and it's a Heritage Edition, so it's got the cool colors. And this is my stock 350 2025 KTM XCF with the new, more compliant chassis, new linkage or updated linkage, and that cool 350 engine. So we're going to do a woods loop back-to-back. I love back-to-backs. 300 TBI, 55 horsepower. Man, these things, it's so fun to jump back on it after being on the 4-stroke so much. First, you don't notice any engine braking because there isn't any in these 2-strokes, so you kind of got to adapt. And they are fast and powerful, especially these TBIs. They got some juice, so I tend to end up just short shifting, try to keep them under control, because you don't got a CO unit to tune them with. But they're light, because they are light. They're agile, very low inertia feel from the engine, and honestly not quite as planted feeling as the 4-strokes, which have a little more inertia, a little more weight going to the front. Now, one thing I noticed when I just jumped back on this one, even with the Pro suspension, I still get a little more kind of up and down feedback, mostly from the back of the bike. So maybe this is one of those cases where when you ride them back to back, you can feel the updates to the 25 chassis. Now, I never really felt too much on this last year. I didn't ever really complain about it being too stiff, but man, after riding my new 450 Factory Edition with the new frame and then my 350, you can definitely notice just a little better compliance, mostly at the back of the bike. Oh, these things are fast. Now, this also has the Brake Tech brakes, which if you ride, they're okay, but if you just get off of Brembos, you'll notice the difference. Feels so light. All right, 248.5. 248.5 on the 300. I still love these bikes. All right, here it is, the 4-stroke new chassis CUO unit, and I'm going to do a little cheating here. I'm going to go to my map 1 traction control. It is I call my 250F map. It's for woods. Oh, so smooth. Definitely can feel the vibration a little more right away. You can feel, whoa, those Brembos are strong. Now, I've got this gravel wet map, which is super smooth power. And I have throttle response dialed all the way back, and engine braking dialed all the way back. And this is the stock suspension, but I have it opened up a little bit, and it is plush. Honestly, definitely feels plusher than my TX300. So I really think there's something to this frame, especially the back. through my feet and the seat, I don't feel as much feedback. This front end feels a little more, just the whole bike is more glued to the ground. Definitely got a little more weighty feel, but it's, I wouldn't call it heavy. I'm lugging it in second, covering the clutch, because I feel like I can, I don't know, I'm always between first and second there. I just like that flow. I'll try first here in this tighter stuff. Yeah, these things are very playful. Especially turn engine braking down. And you can just, with this little cheater map, I can just roll in. It still makes big power as it revs up, but it just has that super smooth roll on. So you can modulate the throttle. See if we can get stopped. So we did a 48.5. Let's see what we got on the 350. .5 43.46 43.5 48.5 43.5. Okay, that's a little quicker. Definitely more planted. Man, the back of this bike is just calmer. I think there is something to these frames. It's a little bit better. If you're super picky, you'll notice. If you're not, you may or may not notice. If you're not picky, you probably won't notice at all. Anyhow, very planted, faster, easy to ride in the woods. CUO, dial that power back, make it a little bit easier to ride. Probably my favorite 4-stroke, and easily 300 smokers are my favorite 2-stroke. Light, agile, big power, throttle body, incredible partial throttle, linear torque. These are two fun bikes. More back-to-back soon. 2 thumbs up.